feeling good about yourself, even if it's for no reason whatsoever. My name is Paul Tavares. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, hit the bell icon, and share this broadcast with someone else, even if it is outside real time. So, I'd like to encourage you to vibe high. I'd like you to encourage you to increase your vibrational frequency routinely and be comfortable with doing things that you enjoy, doing things that you like, because the truth is that it is the things you like that increase and boost your vibrational frequency. Now today I just put out a video on increasing your vibe and your frequency, and you want to have a look at that because there are many ways to do that. But this is a spin-off. This is for those of you who find it very difficult because you are in such a place that it is actually near impossible, or so you think, for you to do it. That you cannot have a good morning routine because the moment you wake up, demands are placed on you. That you cannot meditate because the environment itself that you live in is too noisy. What do you do in those situations? You look for times when you can do your self-work, and you look so meticulously and so hard that some of the time you turn into that person that you wanted to be, that you become focused, you become calm because you're searching, and you're searching to an extent that you become completely grounded in the here and now, completely present. And that's powerful too. Anyone who's joined the broadcast, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for joining. It's lovely that you're coming in. Don't be shy. Leave a comment. Say something. If you are not a bot, if you're a bot, then don't say anything. Bot. But I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to at least get a hi from someone. Who's going to be the first hi in this broadcast? Who gets the #1 position in the chat? We'll see. Maybe no one will. Either way, it's fine. So how do you increase your vibe and your frequency? I told you I put out a video, but there are ways in which you can do it and feel good without having to feel the low after a drink, or feel the low after doing something that is going to damage your health, right? Some people are addicted to food. They consume junk food in order to feel better. In fact, that's a pretty hefty chunk of the population, right? Can you believe that? That was me at one point. That's right, that was me. I would do that. I had a pretty rough time in school and I looked to food for comfort, but I found other ways. In fact, one of the go-to feel-good exercises of my past self was watching inspirational movie clips. In fact, watching movies over and over again that I enjoyed and that I knew would uplift me. At the time it was VHS tapes. Anyone remember those? Okay, let's not get into that. But what's your favorite YouTube video? What's your favorite CD? What's your favorite TikTok clip? Read something that uplifts you. Listen to your favorite music. But anything to pull yourself out of a rut. Remember, subscribe, like this video. I've got a ton of videos on how to raise your vibe and frequency. You can do it. Check out my last video. So those of you who are in a place where it is not possible to meditate, what do? You may ask. Instead of meditating on quiet and calm, try and sit and focus on the chaos around you. That's right. Focus on the chaotic scene or noise or music around you. Because remember that saying, what you resist persists. It will keep coming back until you get the learning from that process. It will keep haunting you. It will follow you around like a bad smell. You have to embrace it. That is the only way. I promise you. Once you get the learning, you do not have to repeat that same mistake again. You do not have to repeat that process again because the universe knows you've graduated. Yes, there will be trials. Yes, there will be a lot to learn. But if you've taken that learning, you do not have to repeat it. And you will get some grace. Promise. How do I know? We've all been there, but maybe we don't know how to tackle it well. And I'm giving you a tool. I'm giving you a technique, a process that you can apply immediately. Okay, the person who is disruptive at work, the person who is disruptive at school, you have to face them off. You have to say something. You keep running away. It's going to keep happening. You have to face that which you fear. Good luck.